All right, let's get started. I don't want to waste too much time of your guys' night. Um, my name is Brittany, and I've been here at Q Sciences for 4 months. It's actually 4 months to the day, which is super exciting. And I can't tell you enough good things about this company and about my experience. I am very passionate, and you're going to see that in all of this tonight. Um, I'm Brittany. I've been here, like I said, for 4 months. I am a mom, I'm a wife. These are my two daughters in this picture. My oldest is 7. Her name's Emmy. My youngest daughter is Luca. And I have been married for 10 years to my husband, Nick. We just moved back in November from California to Nashville, and we love it so much. It was a very big life change, but we love it a lot. Um, so, like most of you, or a lot of you, or at some point you probably thought this, I swore that I would never do network marketing. Like, not for me, cool for you. It's just not going to happen. I believe that the reason I thought that was because most of the time it's done wrong. It's just not done in a way that feels good. I think that a lot of you might agree that it feels like spammy and salesy and just like icky. And that's not something that I ever wanted to align my name with. And so I really swore I would never do it. When my youngest daughter, Luca, was born, I felt like, oh, if you guys aren't muted, can you mute? Otherwise, it gets really distracting. Um, So when my youngest daughter Luca was born, I was not feeling great. I was kind of feeling icky and just had all of these things that I didn't know what was going on. I kind of chalked it up to just being now a mom of 2 kids and not just one. But I was kind of desperate to feel better and feel more like myself. So my sister-in-law, she was like, "Hey, Britt, I have these products I've been using. They make me feel great. Do you want to try them?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I'll try anything right now." And she told me that the best way to get them, the cheapest price, was to sign up wholesale. And I'm all about saving money, and I don't want to spend more money than I have to. So I said, "Yeah, I'm in. That's fine." What that meant, though, which I'm not sure if I quite realized at the time, but signing up wholesale meant that I was signing up for a network marketing company. And so when that happened and those products came, I don't even know if I've shared this much of the story. I didn't touch them. I left them alone for a few days because I just couldn't bring myself to open it and be a part of that. But I did. And the joke was on me. They worked and they helped me a ton. So much so that I realized I'm probably not the only person who feels this way. I feel like I need to share it. I feel like I need to tell another struggling mom about something that I have found that could help them. So I did, you guys. I put up a post on Facebook, and I I was nervous. I didn't know what people would think, but want to know what happened? They cared. People cared about what I was saying and what I thought and what I was doing. They bought the product, and my first paycheck was a little over $600. And when I got that paycheck, in that moment, I would say is when my belief in network marketing was born. When I got saw that money in my bank account, I was like, wow, there is something to this. Here I am at home with my kids making several $100s in my first month. So I decided, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Let's grow a business here. Let's work it and see what happens. So I ended up growing a 6-figure business. I got the car, the trips, the shopping spree. It was awesome, and I really believed in what network marketing can do. I loved it a lot. But then I started to find some holes in that comp plan. I was with a previous company before this, and I found some holes in the comp plan, and just things weren't really working. I had found success. My team was not finding the same level of success, and it broke my heart because I wanted so badly for them to be where I was, and they couldn't. They couldn't do it. There was just things that weren't. It just wasn't working. So I started to feel like I was wasting their time. And I'm not here to waste anybody's time. And so I also felt like I couldn't look at them in the eye and just continue to say, just keep going. You're going to get there. Like, you got this. Because I didn't know if they could. So I decided to kind of pump the brakes on that business and take a back seat. And I stopped working the business. I was really grateful for that season and what it did for me, but I thought I was done. So around that same time, I had a friend in that company who was feeling all of the same things that I was. And instead of taking a back seat and backing off, she decided, no, like I totally believe in network marketing. I believe in what it can do. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to mute. There we go. She totally believed in it. And she was like, heck no, this is the best industry ever. Let's go see what else is out there. So she did. And her name's Francesca. You'll probably hear me talk about her a lot. She's awesome. So she did some research and she found Q Sciences. She had a checklist of what she was looking for in a company. And this company checked every single box that she was looking for, plus, honestly, things that she didn't even know that she was looking for. It exceeded all of her expectations and she went for it. I watched her make this jump and I kind of thought she was crazy, but I was like, whoa, okay, I have to watch her and see what happens. So I watched for a long time, 18 months to be exact. And I watched her rank up all the way to a level called Blue Diamond. And I didn't know anything about this comp plan. I knew nothing really about this company. But you guys, if you even if you don't know anything about a company or a comp plan, if someone promotes to a level with the word diamond in it, I'm telling you, it's a really big deal. And so when I saw this post at the end of September, I read the whole thing, and then it basically had said that at this new level, her new base pay, like her paycheck, was $90,000 a month. And I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world? Like, that's insane. That's an insane amount of money. So that was my breaking point. That's when I was like, okay, enough watching. I have to do this. I had thought about messaging her for a really long time. I did, but I never let myself for a few reasons. I had a lot of fears of what would people say for me switching companies. Um, fears of, can I really do this again? Can I be successful? Fears, so many fears. I felt so loyal to my last company that I felt like even reaching out to ask questions was like a no-no. But then I had some realizations. I couldn't deny what I saw happening over here. And I couldn't help but wonder, like, what if that was me? And why not me? Like, why can't I do what she's doing? And so at that point, it was like I put my family first, and what they're my why, they're my priority. And so I just realized that if I do this and if I ask questions, it's because I believe this is the best business decision for my family. So I did. I reached out to her and I said, Fran, I need you to tell me everything. And so we got on a call and she told me everything. And you guys, after that call, I could not unhear it. I couldn't unsee it. I was like shook, and I could not go on with my life like I didn't have this new information. I knew I had to act on it. I knew I had watched for so long. I had felt like I was missing the boat every single day. I felt the urgency. And so I jumped in both feet. Um, I know that we're all really busy. I am also a busy mom. I have 2 kids. And at that time, when I was about to jump in, we were packing our house for a cross country move. So, I mean, even if you've moved across town, you know how much work that is. We were packing to move across the country. So, to say that I didn't have the time was very accurate, but I knew I had to make the time, and I knew I could not wait any longer. I knew I had to do it right then. So I did. And it's been wild. It's been so crazy. I started running. I was so confident in what I was offering people with this business and with these products. By my 6th week, I became a 6-figure earner here, which is so life-changing in itself. By week 12, I doubled that income. By week, I don't know, like the next month, I doubled that. And then I think I just about doubled that. So that's a lot of math in your brain. Later, I'll show you on the comp plan what I'm making. This graphic is outdated now. I am now at the level of Emerald. So if you look at the comp plan, I can go over the comp plan later, but if you look at the comp plan, where it says Emerald, it tells you what my pay is. And y'all, for someone like me who is a stay-at-home mom without a college degree, it's wild. It is so wild. And it makes me so grateful for an industry like network marketing that allows people like me to earn a life-changing income. And so I am so passionate about sharing this with people because of how it has dramatically changed my life. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the company, about the products, about the comp plan, just like a little overview of everything. Let's see how we get this to work. Nope. Well, maybe we won't use slides today. Maybe I'm just going to share my story. That's fine. Okay. So the company got started in 2012, which does not sound like ground floor. I know. But it got started in 2012 by a man named Mark Wilson. And Mark, oh my gosh. So I'm just going to tell you a few fun facts about him. And then I'm going to tell you about the Mark that I know, because I think that Mark is more impressive. So Mark on paper is amazing. He was a professional football player in the NFL. He played with the Raiders. He won 2 Super Bowls with them in the 80s. He went on to play with the Patriots, just really successful football player. He retired out of football, got into real estate development, and was great there. And then after that, he thought he was retiring for good, was going to live every day on the golf course. And after 6 months of being on the golf course every day, he was like, I'm so bored. And as impressive as those things are about Mark, I got to meet him a couple times. I spent a weekend up at our lodge with him. And I just want you to know about the character of the man that he is, like his character and just the caliber of man he is. And I believe that he is the true definition of servant leadership. So, for example, I feel like he's just a gentle giant. He's just a big teddy bear. I just want to give him a hug, which I think he might think I was weird. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I hugged him. I don't know. But for example, here's a quick story. The day that we were leaving the lodge, we had to get up really early. We had to meet in the kitchen by like 6 a.m. and it had snowed all night and it was freezing and it was so early. And we had to load up our bags and get driven down the mountain. And a job like that is something that he could have easily passed off to like his lowest level employee. Like that's like straight grunt work right there, loading bags and driving people down a hill. But guess who was in the kitchen meeting us that early in the morning, loading our bags himself and driving us down himself was Mark Wilson. And if that does not speak volumes to you, I don't know what will, because like I said, he could have had anybody do that job for him, and he stepped up and did it himself. And like that in itself just blows me away. So anyways, Mark Wilson, when he was really bored on the golf course, he decided, you know what, I got to do something that gives me purpose. I think we all need to live with more purpose and just feel like we're making a difference in somebody's life. So he got connected to a man named Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He is a brilliant doctor. He's a naturopath. He studied internal medicine, just a very well-rounded doctor. He was the editor-in-chief of WebMD for about 15 years. So they got connected and they decided, okay, we're going to go into health and wellness. We are going to do it the right way. We're not going to cut corners. We are going to impact people's, both their health and their finances. So they partnered together. They started Q Sciences. They had a bomb company. They had amazing products. They started with a product called Q96 that has actually been around for a really long time. It is phenomenal. And so the sales that they had between 2012 and 2017 were amazing. The products, like I said, were changing so many lives. The problem was that people weren't really joining for the business. So during those 5 years, they only had about 700 ambassadors worldwide, which honestly, I don't know if you know numbers, but that's not a lot at all. I just got the stats for January. 1,829 people joined my team just in January, which is wild. So for them to only have 700 ambassadors for a 5-year span company-wide is not a lot. So in 2017, they're like, okay, let's do something. One thing that Mark Wilson will say is our company was great. The products were great. The sales were great. But he'll say, I didn't have any interest in being great. I mean, sorry. I'm trying to mute this person. He said we were good. I'm totally messing up this story. He said we were good. I don't have any interest in being good. I want to be great. So that's why they brought in Jake Wilson. So, wow. Jake Spencer. I am all over the place. Forgive me, you guys. I need some more coffee today. So, Mark Wilson brought in Jake Spencer basically as a consultant. Jake Spencer is a professional network marketer. He made millions of dollars in the industry, just like a phenomenal guy. He's been there, done it all. So, they brought him in to consult and kind of just like see what needed to be changed to take the company from good to great. So, Jake came in, he observed, and he was like, okay, you guys, you need more products, you need better branding, you need systems and training in place so that all new ambassadors can come in, plug into the systems and be successful. And you need a new comp plan. Your comp plan is not good. People are not joining because of it. So let's redo that. So Jake Spencer wrote our comp plan. It is the best comp plan I have ever seen. If you have not seen it, I have a 9-minute video that will blow your mind. So whoever invited you to this, ask them for that because you definitely want to watch it. So after putting all those new things in place, we basically relaunched as a brand new company in January of 2018. So it's been about 3 years. And that is why we can say that we're ground floor. So there is a period of time in a new company where you're to ground floor, where it's like, are they going to get off the ground? Are they not? And that to ground floor stage for Q was between 2012 and 2017. Now we are in that sweet spot. We are in that sweet spot where we have grown well over 700% since that relaunch. We are set to quadruple in 2021, which with this mass momentum we're having right now, like we haven't even tapped in to what it's fully going to look like, which honestly just completely blows my mind. Like, talk about right place, right time. I am so grateful to be here right now before it explodes, because I can't believe that this isn't exploding right now because it feels like it is. So the hemp industry alone is set to become a multi-billion dollar industry in the next 5 years. So I just feel like I fully have my foot in the door in the right place at the right time with all of that. We are in 19 countries right now. We just launched in Mexico. We are pre-launching Malaysia, going into some Latin American countries. We are going so global, which is exciting. And I want to note that if you guys have any connections of people in Europe, specifically Germany, but anywhere in Europe, that is where the market is really about to explode. So if you do have contacts there who want to pioneer Q Sciences in those countries, please reach out to me and I'll connect you with the right people, because they could, like I said, literally be the pioneers of that country, which in ground floor terms means legacy wealth, basically. So think about your contacts in those countries. So I'm just so proud of this company. I'm proud of the leadership of this company, of the heart of this company, where it's headed. I'm so blessed to be here. So I came here for the business because I watched what my friend did. Like I told you, I watched her for 18 months and I watched her make $90,000 a month. And so that's what got my attention. And that's why I came. But I have since completely fallen in love with our products. I am not going to go into a ton of detail about them, but I will tell you we have a full hemp line. I don't know if you guys know a ton about hemp. You could do like a really simple Google search and it will tell you that hemp is basically magic in a bottle. It helps with so many things. I personally use hemp for my anxiety. I have dealt with like crippling anxiety for most of my life. I've been on medication in the past, and as much as it helps, it's not something that I was willing to stay on and to live with. You saw the picture before my slideshow tapped out on me. My two little girls. I'm not willing to like be a zombie just to not have anxiety. So the ways that I have been able to handle it naturally is by working out and by taking hemp. It has been a total game changer. So that's what I use it for. There are so many different uses for hemp. But that's what I do. So our hemp line is incredible. We have full spectrum hemp oil. We have creams, we have roll-ons, we have hemp with silver, so many things. And then we have a non-hemp nutraceutical line, which is all of your vitamins and supplements and everything. I mean, we even have like stuff for your pets, we have stuff for your kids, hormones, energy, overall wellness, filling in all the gaps. We have medicinal mushrooms, we have vitamin sprays. Our vitamin sprays are incredible. So, the fastest way to get a vitamin into your system is through an IV. The second fastest is called sublingual delivery. So, when you take our vitamin sprays and you spray them under your tongue, second fastest way to get it into your system, there's 5 different sprays. Our number one best-selling product company-wide is the sleep spray. So, if you struggle with anything sleep related, falling asleep, staying asleep, anything, our sleep spray is magic. Um, a couple other sprays we have a methylated vitamin B12, a boost spray for metabolism and blood sugar, a relief spray for pain and inflammation. We have a vitamin C spray that also has zinc in it. We have a vitamin D3 spray. I think that might be all of them, but our sprays are incredible. And it's so easy to give to your kids, anyone who doesn't like to take pills. I love our sprays. And then my favorite product that I recommend everybody start with, because we all need head to toe wellness, it's called the Q Core. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So Q Core is basically 3 products in one. It's a combo and it addresses so many things. So it has the Q Max in it. The Q Max fills in all of the gaps of your diet. It's an amazing micronutrient supplement. I think it has like 26 vitamins and minerals. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but it's amazing. It helps with everything, brain health, mental health. It's phenomenal. It has that. If you have like kids with like behavioral issues or sensory issues, stuff like that, they need this too. They also need the Kids Core. The Q Max vitamin is actually in the Kids Core. But the Q Core, it has the Q Max in it. It has Align, which is for inflammation, which addressing inflammation is huge for aches, pains, puffiness, because your cells can be inflamed. It's so good for autoimmune issues. And then it also has a probiotic in it. So everything, it's like a one-stop shop for gut health, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, everything. So like I said, the Q Core is like your core wellness pack, and you're not dealing with a ton of like vitamin like bottles and like stuff like that. They come like this. So there's a morning and a night pack. It says AM and PM. This is, I don't know if you can see it. See, it says PM. This is the PM pack. So basically at night, you take the PM pack, you open this packet up, and it has all 3 of those products in it, all like pre-dosaged out. You just open it, take it. Hello, convenience. I love convenience because, like I said, I'm a busy mom. So that's the Q Core. I don't have time to go into detail about all the products. We have an amazing product catalog that you can look at. Whoever invited you can send you that, but I've been so blown away by our products. They've helped so many people. The stories that I have heard, some of them make me want to cry because they are so life-changing. But just as life-changing as the products is this business. And I think it's taboo to talk about money sometimes, but that's not something that I'm scared of, because I believe that just as much as, we can be sick with physical illnesses, financial illness is a really real thing. And I have firsthand experienced it. So I'm glad you got to see the picture before. So my sweet husband, he was a police officer. He got medically retired because he got injured on the job. He blew out his knee and never fully recovered. And so with a medical retirement, we lost more than half of his income. We lost benefits, medical, everything, like totally flipped our world upside down. So our finances were a wreck. So that drove me to start a business. And this business has totally, totally changed our lives. I'm not going to ever tell you that money will change your life or solve your issues. But I can very confidently tell you that when you are not stressed about money and you don't constantly have the weight of finances on your shoulders, life is so much sweeter and so much more enjoyable. And again, I can tell you firsthand, you're going to have less arguments with your spouse, and your kids are going to be able to tell that you're not as uptight and that you're a more fun and present mom because you're not stressed about the groceries in your cart and your card getting declined at checkout. Again, speaking from experience. This is why I'm so passionate about this business. So this business, again, I want for everyone. If it's not for you, if you are just interested in the products, you can be a customer. You can be a preferred customer or a retail customer. Our preferred customers actually get the same pricing as ambassadors. They only pay $10. It's just a $10 like membership fee, and they get the same discount as business owners here, and you get to love and enjoy the products. Um, but if you want to be a business owner here and you want to basically have your own online hemp store, grow a team of people who want to do the same thing as you can be an ambassador. To be an ambassador is $40. So that is like the cheapest business investment I think I've ever heard. Um, and then you just get to pick your products and you get to start your own business. And like I said, when Jake Spencer came in to revamp this company, he put systems and training in place. So every single person who joins us, they get launched. It's called a launch. And we teach them how we do things and how to be successful. And if you plug into these systems, you will be successful. Um, I love this business for so many reasons. If people ask me, what are the differences of this company? Two things. We have ground floor timing. Again, you guys, if anyone tells you that timing doesn't matter, they are straight up lying to you. I am your friend and I'm telling you it matters. And the comp plan. Our comp plan, again, is so mind blowing. I'm going to share a little bit about my favorite parts of the comp plan. So there's a few ways to earn. You could earn a customer commission. So you can share the products. People can go to your website. They can buy the products from you and be a customer. You'll earn a customer commission on them. You can find business partners to do this with you. And that's what I like to do. I like to find like-minded, driven business partners to run in this with me. When you do that, you can promote to different levels and earn monthly team commissions. You can earn bonuses. You can earn the customer commission. One thing that I love, so if you guys are familiar with any other comp plan, you'll know that the way that it works is you'll earn a certain amount on the people under you, and then it gets less and less and less. And then at a certain point, it kind of caps out and it doesn't matter what happens under you. You won't see a penny from it. And that's just how it works. It's just how it is. In our comp plan, think of it this way, kind of wrap your brain around it. It's kind of mind blowing. We get volume. We get paid on volume on every order, on every level, infinite levels deep. So basically, there is nothing that happens in your business that doesn't count for you. Like there's no cap. It's insane. Like when you truly wrap your brain around it, it's honestly mind blowing. It's unheard of. And like I said in my past company, I hated that I couldn't help my people. I hated that they could never get to the level of success that I did. I could not help them. I could cheer them on, but I couldn't help them. Here, I do cheer them on, man. I am their biggest cheerleaders, but I also get to help. And I'm going to try to explain this without confusing you. So basically, your first job, if you want to do this business, is to find your first two business partners. Okay. If you find your first two business partners, then that basically unlocks the comp plan. Then, so let's say you have your two people. I'm just going to use my two people right here. The third person I get to place them under these people. And that means I get to help build these two people. I get to help build their business. And then the fourth person I place under there. And then the fifth person I place under there. And I keep placing at the bottom. And that means that every single person all the way up gets that volume. I get the volume because I get volume on every order on every level, but also my people, the people who have joined me, they get the volume and I get to begin placing it. So we don't build wide here, we build deep, and we literally get to help everyone. And it's a kind of a hard concept to grasp, but once you truly understand the power that you have to help build like half of your people's business, it is such a blessing, like to have like that kind of influence and ability to really build with a true team effort. It's amazing. And it has been such a game changer for me and the people that have joined me. I have seen people just soar here where they couldn't in the past. I will go as far to say, again, as your friend, that if you can't make it in this company, you won't make it anywhere. And I say that bluntly and with all the love in the world, because this is the easiest company to be successful in. So we build deep. You start with your 2 people. The most you're going to have on the top right here is 3 people, but no more than that. And everything that comes in under that goes under those people, and you get to help build for them. I love it. It's my favorite part of all of this. I always say it's my favorite part. I have so many favorite parts. Another favorite part is that we don't have averages. So most comp plans have average incomes. They will tell you that at a certain level, you can make an average income. And it's usually a range between this and this. And again, I'm speaking to you as your friend. Those averages, like 90% of the time, maybe 99% of the time, they're not accurate. They are inflated and they are exaggerated. They're not accurate. So here, if you look at our comp plan will tell you exactly what you're going to be paid, which is amazing when you are trying to plan your life and your bills and your future and your financial plan. You need to know what's coming in and you need to know what to expect. And so here, our compensation plan will tell you exactly what you're going to be paid. Another really special thing about this company is we have something called the financial freedom movement. The financial freedom movement is something that Jake Spencer and his wife, Sarah, head up. Like I said, Jake was in the industry for a long time. He has seen it all. A lot of the decisions that are made in this company are because of his experience, which I think is so cool that he's seen it all and done it all. And so everything is reflected from that. So the financial freedom movement is set in place to help people truly be financially free. That is the heart of this company. It is not the flash. It is not the cars. We don't have a car program. It is not living outside of your means to show all the money you're making. They want people to live financially free. They want people to get out of debt. So we have this thing called the financial freedom movement. So the second you join us as an ambassador, you pay your $40 for your business. You now have access to financial coaching. You can, if you join tonight, you can email them tonight and set up a meeting with them. It is incredible. You come to them with your finances, with your debt, with your everything, and they help you come up with a plan. They help you figure out what to do. Like I said, after my husband got medically retired, our finances were a little bit of a mess. And so when I had my first meeting, I was a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know what she was going to think about our credit card debt and all of that stuff. And, but I did it. And I left that meeting feeling so encouraged, so empowered, and so excited because she gave me a plan of how to get out of debt and what to pay off first, and actually made me realize that we were going to be out of debt so much faster than I ever thought. And so that to me is just so insane that they offer this and it's available to everyone. You don't have to be a certain level to have access to this. You can email them again, like I said, tonight. So I'm so thankful for it. And then as an added bonus, at the 4th rank, they begin to start paying down your debt for you. And if you don't have debt, they will put that money towards a retirement fund or your mortgage or a car payment or a 401k or whatever, just something to help set you up for financial success. It's incredible. So this is like the briefest overview of the company, the products, the comp plan, everything. I'm clearly very passionate about what I have here. I honestly, you guys feel like I have gold in my hands. I want to offer it to anyone and everyone who wants to listen to me. I have only been here for 4 months. I did not pull up the comp plan, but I'll just tell you on here. I hit the rank of Emerald the other day, which is just so mind blowing. I don't even think I want to say the number out loud. It's so crazy. But one of my favorite texts I got that day, if you want to do the math, is someone texted me and said, "Girl, you're making more than the president of the United States." I was like, that's insane. So you can maybe Google his salary, just see how much I'm making, because I think it's more than that. So basically what I'm going to do, and I've never done this before, I'm going to try something out. If you're on this call and I have intrigued you, and you've heard something that caught your attention and you are feeling like, I need to do this. I'm I'm going to launch you right now. We're going to go straight into, so like I said, we have these systems in place. So if you're on here and you want to do this business, stay on right now. I am going to teach you our systems and go straight into a launch call. If you are, um, if you are just like, maybe not for me, or I just want to be a customer, please feel free to hop off now, because like all of that information I'm done with. I'm going to move on with training new people who want to do this. If you're current and you want a refresher of our systems, you can stay on. But I'm going to move into that. And then if you are new and you're going to stay on, get with the person who invited you after this, and they can help get you signed up and set up. So I am just going to find this and share my screen. Okay. So bear with me, you guys. This might be a lot of information at once, but we are thorough here, and we are really passionate about teaching everyone the system and how we do things. So when you sign up tonight, you're going to get a welcome text. In this welcome text that the person's going to send you, and if they don't send it to you, find me and I will make sure you get it. This welcome text is very important. It's part of our systems. When you get this text, save it to the notes in your phone, because now you're going to send it to everybody that joins you. So the welcome text basically just tells you like the first few steps to do things. It's going to tell you to download our app. We have an amazing app. It is so helpful for your business. It's going to tell you that we're going to add you to our chats and our pages that just get you totally plugged in. It's going to tell you, well, I don't even know what else is in there, but basically just follow the steps in the text, save the text. Another first thing to do, you're going to get a welcome email from Q Sciences. And in that welcome email, it's going to ask you to choose business owner or business partnership. Choose business owner unless you want to do this as a partnership with your spouse. And in that case, choose partnership, and then you both will sign it. There's a DocuSign in there that you need to sign. And it's really important that you sign it right away. Sometimes people miss it. And if you miss it, it will hold up your paycheck, and we don't want that to happen. We want cash in your hands really fast. So definitely just handle that right away. And that's it. Another thing that actually I'll get to that later. Okay. So in that welcome text is a link to this document, and this is called our launch document. And this is something that we have company wide. It's not just me or my team. This is what we do as a company, and it keeps everyone on the same page. So the first thing that you're going to do is print this out when you get it, and you're going to fill in these blanks. So your personal website is whatever you choose it to be. When you sign up, you get to choose. I think did my name with no spaces. So write that down. That is where you're going to send people who want to either order from you as a customer or join you in the business. Your ambassador ID number, when you get that, write it down too. It's just good to know. Keep it handy. You're going to need it if you wow, I can't talk. Need anything like customer service related or placements or whatever. Your upline silver leader is important to know, because they have a corporate partner that we can help just get things done and get questions answered. In your back office, when you join, there is a live chat feature, which is really helpful. I think a lot of live chats sometimes aren't very helpful. They just can't really do much, but our live chat is awesome. If there is something the live chat can't do and you have another question, your upline silver leader has a corporate partner. So that person is important to know. Find out who yours is. Worst case, write my name down, but there are other silver leaders on our team too. Your start date. So I'm so happy we're doing this today. Today is February 2nd. Your start date is important to know, because whatever date you sign up, you have the rest of that month and then the full next month to hit your fast start bonuses. So the fast start bonuses, I will talk about when I show you the comp plan, but it's Builder, Pro, and Executive, those first 3 promotions. Like I said, so since it's the 2nd of the month, y'all have all of February and all of March to hit those ranks. So keep that in mind. Okay. Whether or not you guys have ever done network marketing before in the past, it's really important to know your why, like why you're doing what you're doing. This business is amazing. And like I said, it allows for someone like me to be able to be a stay-at-home mom and make an insane amount of money and provide for my family in ways that I could have never imagined. Um, but it's not always easy, right? It's business. There's ups and downs. And so you need to know why you're doing this. What is going to push you to do it? I mean, you're your own boss. You get to show up when you want to or not show up if you don't want to. So you need to know what is pushing you to do this in those times that you're feeling like, I don't want to do this, or I'm discouraged, or whatever. Think about what your why is. Think about it, write it down, tell somebody, share it with somebody so that they can remind you of that. Okay. Now, these right here, I'm trying to think of who I need to mute. Okay. These right here are our systems. They are very simple. And I think it might seem silly that I'm so like passionate about the systems, but if you follow these systems, you're going to be successful here. When I started here, I told my friend Francesca, whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to do it because it's clearly working for you. And so if it's not broke, don't fix it. Right. So I have plugged into the systems. I have pushed my team to plug into the systems, and it is working beyond what I even could have imagined. So follow these systems. You won't regret it. So the first part of the system is this launch call. Every single person gets launched. And ideally, like it says, it's within the first 24 to 48 hours. That is because our fast start bonuses are time sensitive. So we want people to get their businesses up and running ASAP. If someone just wants to try the products first before they're sold or whatever, they should definitely start as a customer, because we don't want to run down their time clock for their bonuses. So for me, I knew I wanted to be in the business. I trusted Francesca that the products were going to be amazing. So I jumped all in. And she wasn't wrong. They are awesome. I love them so much. So this is the launch call. After this launch call, everyone's next step and the next thing you're going to do and you'll be ready to do is to make your peak post. And it's called a peak post because the whole point is to pique interest. We're not going to lay it all out there. I don't even say the name Q Sciences on my posts. And it's not because I'm trying to be like secretive or cryptic or weird. It's because I want people to wonder. I want them to be like, I wonder what she's doing. I need to ask her, because I want them to message me. I want people to message me. I want to get into conversations with people. So that's the peak post. If you need help writing it, ask the person that invited you. And we have so many examples of peak posts that have been really successful. What a peak post is not, it's not saying, hey guys, I just joined Q Sciences. It's a great company. Do you want to make a lot of money and join my team? That is not what you do. Okay. That will turn someone off so fast. We don't say, do you want to join my team? We don't say any of that. There is a right way to do it, and we will help you with that. So then what happens after your peak post is you're going to pique interest and people will be curious. So then they're going to message you. And if they don't message from your first peak post, you just keep piquing interest. It's all part of it. So when people do ask you, oh my gosh, what is this? If they say it in a comment, then just say like, hey, I'll message you, and get in a conversation. If they message you and they say, okay, like I'm interested, what is this? The most that I say to them is I'll say, hey, Sarah, I know, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I just partnered with this ground floor health and wellness company. And side note, I always do this in a voice message. Voice messaging is a game changer. They get to hear the confidence and the excitement in your voice. Okay. So I say, I just partnered with this ground floor health and wellness company. They have a full line of hemp products. They have non-hemp nutraceuticals, and they're awesome. But I came here for the business. It's ground floor timing. Timing is everything. They have the best comp plan I've ever seen. I'm blown away. I'd love to send you some more information. And Sarah is going to say, yeah, I want some more information. So the way we give them the information is by where it says webinar, but that basically means like third party tool. So what we do is what we just came from, an opportunity call. You invite them to an opportunity call. You say, hey, we have a call tonight. My friend Britt, she started 4 months ago and she's already making $45,000 a month. I would love for you to come hear her story, and just hear about what we have going on here. And that is how we get the information out to them. If they can't come to a live call, we have tons of recordings that you can send Sarah. Okay. So that is how we get the information out there. We don't have time to sit down and tell every single thing to every single person. So that is how we get them the information. Then after that, when they have questions after getting the information, it says three-way call. So what you're going to do is you're going to introduce them to somebody else. It could be a sideline, an upline, anyone else. You're going to get that third party validation. And you're not going to say the names sponsor or upline. Those are like really scary terms to people. You're just going to say my friend. Like, hey, I'm going to introduce you to my friend Britt. She's killing it. She's awesome. You're going to love her. She can help answer your questions. So you start either a three-way chat or you get on a call, however you want to do it. You introduce them to each other. You edify them. And that just means that you kind of build them up to each other. And then that person helps you answer the questions. So you guys, not only is following this system making this so simple for you, like so simple, but you're showing the person that you're talking to how simple this is for them. A lot of people might think, I don't have the time for this, or I'm not a hemp expert. I couldn't do what you do. It's like, no, look at this. If you can make a post, if you can invite someone to a call, if you can add someone to a chat or add someone to a call, anybody can do this. Anybody can. Like, you don't have to have all the time in the world. You just have to want it. It has to be a priority. You have to want extra money, which I think these days everybody needs more income. So this is additional exposure. Just any other questions that they need answered, you get it answered, and then you close them, you seal the deal, you partner with them, and then you start the whole process over again. Starts with the launch call, all of that. You send them the welcome text, you add them to a chat, you add them to the pages, you get them plugged in, and that's it. It's so simple. Okay. So next, I'm going to talk about auto ships. Now, in my last business, I did not stress auto ships to people. I used to operate out of a level, I would even say, of desperation, where I just wanted people to join me so bad that I would reimburse them for things to join me. And I would say, you don't need your auto ship. It's fine. It's cool. You don't need it. I don't know. And you know what that did is that duplicated down to where nobody thought they needed an auto ship, and it doesn't build a stable business. So when you stress and make auto ships a non-negotiable, your team's going to do that too. And a reason that I make auto ships a non-negotiable is because I am here to build a legitimate, stable business. If someone wants to join and they are not willing to have an auto ship on, then I suggest that they be a customer, because when you are joining to be a business partner. And if you are being a business partner, you are committing to being qualified and growing a business. So I will tell you, if you're joining my team, auto ships are non-negotiable. You do have full control over them, but I usually won't even get on a call with somebody who doesn't have an auto ship on, because I need to know who's committed and where to spend my time. And like I said, you could always change out the products in your auto ship. You do have full control over that, but just set it up, just turn it on. On top of being committed and showing your commitment to this business, there are rewards for you. So it says right here, for the first 6 months, you get 10% of the PV amount in your auto ship back, and you can turn those points in for free product. Then your next 6 months, the percentage goes up, and then after that, it goes up again. So as your auto ship runs consistently, you earn a percentage back that you can turn in and get free products. So that's in it for you too. And it is both ambassadors and preferred customers that get rewards points for auto ships. Okay, I am now going to explain the comp plan. And like I said, I have a 9-minute video that I can send you guys that might explain this better than I can right now, but I'm going to try. So this box right here, this is the first box. This is our customer commission. So anybody who goes to your website and they just want to be a customer, that amount is going to go to your CV, which is your customer volume. So any preferred customers you get, any retail customers you get, it doesn't matter the kind of customer, they all go into like one pot and it's called CV, your customer volume. At the end of the month, whatever that total is, this tells you the percentage that you're going to earn on it. Okay. That's the first way. The second way is right here. This is where you find business partners and you build a team, basically. So, the first promotion is called Builder. So, to hit Builder, you have to have 100 PV, which is consistent. Like, no matter what, to earn a paycheck, you have to have 100 PV. To earn a customer commission, 100 PV. To build a team, 100 PV. So you have to have your 100 PV. Then you have to, it says PA2. You have to have 2 personal ambassadors. Okay. So this is 2 people who have gone to your website who want a business. So when you join and you're making your peak posts and all of these things, your first job is to find 2 business partners. That's it. Your first 2, I mean, you're going to want to find more than 2, but your first 2 is what's going to, what I call, unlock the comp plan. Okay. So once you have your first 2 business partners, now for Builder, you need 300 OV. Your OV is your overall organizational volume. This number comes from your ambassadors, any of their customers, and anyone that is placed under you. So like I said earlier, we have the ability to place people under you and in your organization. All of that counts. So the only things that do not count for your OV is your personal order and your personal customers' orders, because remember, you make a commission on them. Everything else counts. So to get to Builder and have that 300 OV, you already have your first 2 ambassadors and they have to have 100 PV. So you're already at 200. So you need 100 more. So that can come from them getting an ambassador, from them getting a customer, from you getting a 3rd ambassador, and so on. So that's what that means. Basically, if we can break it down into orders, this is basically 3 orders under you. Pro is basically 6 orders under you. Executive is basically 15 orders under you. And that's if we're rounding it out to like each order being 100 PV. It could be more orders, it could be less. We're volume based, which is amazing because that means every single order counts. Every order. Now, the monthly team commission, this tells you exactly what your paycheck is going to be. Okay. There's no guesswork. Builder, Pro, and Executive, these first 3 ranks are our fast start bonuses. So these are the ones that you have. If you join tonight, you have until the end of March to hit these, which is plenty of time. Y'all can hit it this month in February, especially because we have convention coming up, which I'll talk about in a little bit. And things are about to explode. And that is an understatement. So I have no doubt that you guys can hit Executive this month. So when you hit Executive this month, you are going to get $100 fast start bonus for Builder, $100 fast start bonus for Pro, $300 fast start bonus for Executive, except we have an extra promo happening right now that if you hit Executive this month or next month, it's an extra 125. So you would get 425 for Executive for a total of 625 in fast start bonuses. And it gets even better. If you sign somebody up and they hit Executive in their first month, you get 125 as well. You also get it as the sponsor. So they get 125, you get 125. It's called win-win. Everybody wins. So these fast start bonuses are actually paid out really fast. We like to get cash in your hands immediately. So if you join today and you hit any of those promotions before Saturday, you're going to get those fast start bonuses by next Friday, which is amazing. We give you money fast. And then whatever promotion, whatever rank you end on, whatever rank you end the month on, that monthly team commission in this column is your guaranteed base pay. So your paycheck will not be less than that. So for example, like I said, I just ranked to Emerald. This right here tells me my paycheck when they pay out is not going to be a penny less than $45,000, which I can't even say with a straight face. On top of that, I will earn any of the customer commission from customers I have, any bonuses that I'm owed, which I'll explain in a minute. And then the financial freedom movement that I talked about at Emeralds, they pay $400 a month on top of my check towards my debt, which is just a phenomenal blessing. Oh my gosh. So these bonuses, once you get past executive and onto elite, the bonuses, as you see, get really big. I think I don't know if I added up, it's probably close to like $100,000 in bonuses, which I can't even, this is life changing, y'all. So the way these work, this column right here tells you how they're paid out. So at elite, bronze, and silver, when you hit those ranks, you have to maintain that rank for 2 months. And then they pay out this bonus in 2 equal payments over the following 2 months. Same thing with gold, platinum, ruby, and emeralds. Once I hold these ranks for 3 months, then they begin to pay out those bonuses in equal payments over the following 3 months. And these bonuses, they all stack. They will all be paid out as long as you continue to maintain. And I don't know if you are with another company that's not in momentum, but we are in insane forward growth where maintaining is not an issue here. My business has doubled and quadrupled every single month. I came in with a mindset of like, oh my gosh, I just have to re-rank. And now my mind is just blown because it's just massive forward growth. So to use numbers, like I said, my base pay this month will be $45,000. My paycheck will actually be $49,000 because of some of these that that are starting to get paid out on top of that. So that's where that 49,000 will come in. If you guys want to message me on like the 18th when I get paid, I will show you my paycheck. I can't post it publicly, but I will definitely share it privately if you want to see it. Okay, so this is the comp plan. If you have any more questions about the comp plan, how it works, watch the video, ask the person that you're joining and they can help explain it. I'm going to go back to the launch document. I want you guys to dream big and think about what your goal is. What is your goal in the next week, in the next month, in the next 60 days, 90 days? I could have never imagined that I would be where I'm at in 4 months. So I want to really encourage you to not play small. I want to encourage you to dream big because what we have here is so different and so special. Think about what amount a month would be life-changing for your family. Okay, so Fab Fives are basically private opportunity calls. My team is growing at such a massive rate that I personally have not been able to do Fab Fives for every single new person. But if an intimate Fab Five, which I didn't even explain what it was, you think of like the people that come to your mind first, whoever that is, and you get them on a call. So tonight we had that bigger opportunity call. There was maybe 300 people on it. Those are awesome to always plug people into, but we can do something smaller and more intimate where it's just for you and your people. And when it's a smaller setting, they can ask questions. It honestly is amazing. So if you want to do that, ask the person that you're joining and say, hey, can we set up my Fab Five? I would really encourage you to do that actually. Francesca did a bunch of them for me. The first week that I joined, I think we did one like every other night because I just had so many people that I wanted to plug in. So do that. Get them on the call. These right here are scripts. I am not a fan of these scripts personally. So I'm going to share with you what I think that you should say to people and how you should do it. Whether or not you're coming from another company or this is your first time ever, this is what I would say. And always, like I said earlier, always voice message. They need to hear the confidence and the excitement in your voice. Do not underestimate the power of that. Written out texts get tossed around all the time. They are not genuine. I can't tell you how many of them I've gotten that I just don't respond to because I know they copied it and pasted it and sent it to 100 other people. So they're not even going to know if I don't respond. So when you voice message people, I would say, Hey, Sarah. Okay, I know this sounds crazy and it might be shocking because I never thought I would do something like this, or I am moving on from whatever company or whatever your story is. When you break down those walls and say, I know this is crazy, I know this is going to be shocking, you're breaking down the walls that they might already have up. I say that. And then I say, but I just partnered with this ground floor health and wellness company. They have a full line of hemp products. They have non-hemp nutraceuticals, and the products are amazing. But I 100% am joining for the business opportunity. My friend Britt, she started 4 months ago and she's already making $45,000 a month. Like, that is insane. And I cannot deny what I see happening here. I honestly, I don't know much, but I know I'm super pumped. I know I have to do this. I think that you would be so successful here. This is such a business decision for me. And so I would love to share more information with you. Keep it so short, so simple, so sweet. Don't talk too much. I would even encourage you to try to keep it under 30 seconds and let them hear the confidence and excitement in your voice. Okay. This is a list of 100. I like working off of lists. I want you to not talk yourself out of anybody. Anybody that comes to your mind, message them. If you don't, you might be talking yourself out of your biggest business builder. And if you don't get them, somebody else will. I have seen that happen all the time. Don't make that mistake. Okay, so this is how we stay plugged in. There are several Facebook pages to get plugged into. The first one is called Q Sciences News. That is how corporate communicates with us. On the first of every month, they do a CEO call at noon Mountain Standard Time. They did that yesterday. They do company updates, they do announcements, recognition. It's awesome. And then every Monday at 1 p.m. Central. So I think it's 1 p.m. Central every time. That's noon Mountain Standard Time. Yes. So every Monday at 1 p.m. Central, they do Q News. They go live in that page. They do any sort of updates. I love how transparent they are. They just keep us in the know about everything. So I would even encourage you to block off your schedule, make that kind of a weekly appointment to tune into that. I encourage my team. I will not schedule Zooms during that time because it's really important for me to watch that and to stay in the know. And then there is a page called The Movement. That is Francesca's team page. And there are so many resources in that page. Mine is not on this sheet, but my team page is called Q Collective. And that page is no fluff. There's not a ton of stuff in there, but I do post all of our calls. So in the events section under that page, you're going to find any training calls we have, any opportunity calls. And you guys, like the opportunity call we had tonight, we do those calls every night, Monday through Friday, every single night. So there's always a call to plug someone into. So you can find those calls, the time, the link, who's doing it. All of that is going to be under events in my page. There are 2 product testimony pages. One is called Discovering a Quintessential Life, and one is called Real People, Real Stories. Those are pages you can add anybody to. The information in there has to be shared privately. Like you can screenshot it and share it. You just can't share them publicly. And then there's also a page for our convention. So convention is coming up. It is February 18th 18th to the 20th. Yep. February 18th to the 20th. It's going to be insane. Spoiler alert, we are getting so many new products. It is going to blow your mind. Our hemp line is getting completely revamped. We are changing the game. It's going to be wild. So if you are going to sign up, another non-negotiable, like I was talking about earlier, is getting a convention ticket. The in-person tickets are sold out. So you have to get a virtual ticket. They are $25. Smallest business investment for amazing training. So in your back office, when you go to place an order, just get a $25 virtual velocity ticket. And then there's a Facebook page called Velocity 2021. You're going to go and add yourself to that page. You're going to need your order number that from your ticket to get into that page. And it's going to be a game changer for your business. I identify leaders by people who have their auto ship on and who either attend events in person, or if they can't, they're there virtually, but they are committed to that training. So make sure you do that. And then the next leadership summit is Silver Summit. So I think it's about every other month. This company is so amazing. They bought this mansion lodge. It's beautiful up in Utah. When you hit the rank of silver, they give you an all expenses paid trip to this lodge. It's a leadership summit. I got to go like a week or two ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And it was incredible. We had amazing training. We got to spend time just in a cozy setting with the owners, Mark and Jake, and all of our corporate staff. It was just the most unique experience, and I am so grateful for it. So the next one is March 18th through the 20th. Once you're silver, you get to go, and it's really special. And then the next thing, like I said earlier, is the financial freedom movement. Again, if you guys are joining, I want you to email them tonight, ffm@qsciences.com. Get connected to a coach, make a business plan, make a financial plan, and stay consistent with it. Don't just show up once and then never again. Make it part of your routine, just to set yourself up for financial success. So this is the launch. These are our systems. This is what we plug every single person into. We never want anyone to join and then just say, okay, good luck. Like, you can do this. We want them to know what they're doing. So after this call, you're going to go sign up. You're going to set up your auto ship. You are going to get a convention ticket. And then I want you to plan a goal setting call with whoever you're joining. This goal setting call is you're going to talk about your goals. You're going to make an actual plan of how to get there. And you're going to get any question answered that you might be having right now. And then you're going to make your peak post that I talked about, and you're going to start messaging people. In my last business, I did not message anybody. I didn't. And I think it's because subconsciously, I was not very confident in what I was offering. And here, you guys, I have the most confidence. There is, like I said, nobody that I won't message because I am so excited and confident about what I have to offer people. I mean, I've said now a couple of times what I am getting paid. I just want that, for everybody. So get to messaging, do it in voice messages, make your peak post. You have all the support in the world. You have the person you're signing up with. You have me. You have so many other leaders. And so we are here to partner with you, to run with you, to make you successful. So I hope you know what your next steps are. If you have any questions, ask the person who invited you, ask me, whatever you need, we're here. You are joining at the perfect time. You're getting your foot in the door right before convention, which is amazing. So I am so excited to partner with y'all, and this is going to be good. So buckle up. Thank you guys for staying on for so long. That was a really long, but this training was really important. So let's get to joining, and let's get started on those first steps. All right.
Hi, Britt. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Hey, good to see you.
Hi, it's MJ.
Hey.
Yeah, hi. Hi. Please say hi to Nick for me too.
I will.
So I'm not sure if you shared this, but when you switched